Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results: in first game, the Miami Heat beat the Phoenix Suns with the score of 127-121. And here are the box score for Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo leading the game with 29 points and 9 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Norman Powell, with 27 points and 5 boards. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Dillon Brooks leading the game with 25 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Devin Booker, with 24 points, 9 assists and 9 boards. For the second game, the Denver Nuggets beat the New Orleans Pelicans with the score of 122-116. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray leading the game with 35 points and 9 assists, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Peyton Watson, with 31 points, 5 assists and 7 boards. And here are the box score for New Orleans Pelicans. Trey Murphy the third leading the game with 31 points and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Saddiq Bey, with 17 points. For the third game, the Houston Rockets beat the Chicago Bulls with the score of 119-113. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with a double-double performance of 28 points and 10 boards, followed by the second leading scorers, which are Alperen Şengün and Amen Thompson, with 23 points each. And here are the box score for Chicago Bulls. Trey Jones leading the game with 34 points and 7 assists, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Matisse Buzelis, with 19 points and 6 boards. For the fourth game, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the San Antonio Spurs with the score of 119-98. And here are the box score for Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the game with 34 points, 5 assists and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jalen Williams, with 20 points. And here are the box score for San Antonio Spurs. Stephon Castle leading the game with 20 points, 8 assists and 7 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Victor Wembanyama, with 17 points and 7 boards. For the fifth game, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Milwaukee Bucks with the score of 139-106. And here are the box score for Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle leading the game with 29 points, 6 assists and 8 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Bones Hyland, with 23 points and 5 assists. And here are the box score for Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the game with 25 points, 5 assists and 8 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Bobby Portis, with 14 points and 7 boards. For the sixth game, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Atlanta Hawks with the score of 141-116. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James leading the game with an almost triple-double performance of 31 points, 10 assists and 9 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Luka Doncic, with a double-double performance of 27 points and 12 assists. And here are the box score for Atlanta Hawks. Nickeil Alexander-Walker leading the game with 26 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is CJ McCollum, with 25 points. For the last and seventh game, the Golden State Warriors beat the Portland Trail Blazers with the score of 119-97. And here are the box score for Golden State Warriors. DeAnthony Melton leading the game with 23 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jimmy Butler, with 16 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. And here are the box score for Portland Trail Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe leading the game with 19 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Caleb Love, with 17 points and 7 assists. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 28 wins and 10 losses. The second spot is the New York Knicks with 25 wins and 14 losses. The third spot is the Boston Celtics with 24 wins and 15 losses. The fourth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 24 wins and 17 losses. The fifth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 22 wins and 16 losses. The sixth spot is the Orlando Magic with 22 wins and 18 losses. The seventh spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 22 wins and 19 losses. The eighth spot is the Miami Heat with 21 wins and 19 losses. The 9th spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 20 wins and 22 losses. The 10th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 18 wins and 21 losses. The 11th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 17 wins and 23 losses. The 12th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 14 wins and 26 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 11 wins and 26 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 10 wins and 28 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 9 wins and 31 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 34 wins and 7 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 27 wins and 13 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 27 wins and 13 losses. The fourth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 27 wins and 14 losses. The fifth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 24 wins and 14 losses. The sixth spot is the Houston Rockets with 23 wins and 14 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 24 wins and 16 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 22 wins and 19 losses. The ninth spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 19 wins and 22 losses. The 10th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 17 wins and 22 losses. The 11th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 16 wins and 23 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 15 wins and 25 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 14 wins and 25 losses. The 14th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 10 wins and 30 losses. And for the 15th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 9 wins and 33 losses. For the last portion, here are the 7 games scheduled for tomorrow, January 15th at Thursday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 8 a.m., it's 76ers against the Cavaliers. For the second game at 8 a.m., it's Pacers against the Raptors. For the third game at 9 a.m., it's Bulls against the Jazz. For the fourth game at 9 a.m., it's Pelicans against the Nets. For the fifth game at 10:30 a.m., it's Mavericks against the Nuggets. For the sixth game at 11 a.m., it's Kings against the Knicks. For the last and seventh game at 11:30 a.m., it's Clippers against the Wizards. Thanks for watching.